Hi guys, Popmaster here, and today I'm going to be sort of doing a bit of a discussion video, I guess, and I'm going to be talking about the sort of new way that people have been able, sort of just started about how people sort of buying rare pops. I'm just going to call it Grail for retail, for lack of a better word. So, anyways, guys, let's get into the discussion. All right, guys. So basically, what I'm going to be talking about is this sort of method I'm calling Grail for restock, and so I mean Grail for retail, not restock. Sorry. And basically if I think that if it can work or not. So basically what it is that actually I should probably give you a little backstory first. So the other day I was on Instagram sort of going through my search tab and I found this website and it's called grailrestocks.com. They had an Instagram account and they what they basically do is that they had I guess this old like Supreme clothes and shoes and stuff like that, I think. And now they just expand it into Funko. But what they do is that they have they have bi-monthly drops, so like twice a month on Sundays. And what you have to do is that you have to buy a membership for $15 a month just to have the right to buy the figures. And then after that you actually have to buy the figure, which means it's like they sell for $15 each, and you have to pay $10 shipping, so it's like $25 I think per figure plus the membership, which means you can end up paying up to $40 just for one figure, but some of them are like, $80, $100, so it can be worth it. But that's basically how the system works. And I'm just sort of be going through the pros and cons and see if it can actually, materialize into sort of a mainstream thing with a bunch of sites doing it, or maybe this is just sort of doomed to fail. So basically the pros, the most obvious thing is that that you can get, pops you missed out on for cheap. And well, fairly cheap. I mean, $40, possibly potentially $40 for one pop isn't exactly cheap, but it's a lot better than paying 80 $90 on eBay like flipper prices. So it's a bit better than actually sort of supporting someone who actually it's like not local but like a small business. So it's better than supporting a flipper in my opinion. But another pro is that they've actually stated, at least this company, maybe not other companies if they do this, maybe they won't, but at least this company, what they've said that they'll do is that they're actually going to be limiting the memberships. So it's not like there's going to be like thousands of people trying to get the items, and that kind of leads me into a con that I'll just get out of the way now. And one of the cons is that they only have one in stock of each item, which is really, just kind of disappointing. That so you have, even with a limited membership, it may be tough to sort of be able to acquire the figure just because it's there's so many people trying to click add to cart at the same time trying to check out. Even if you have the fast checkout, it might be hard to get it. And some people are just, I can understand that people aren't willing to pay $15 a month just to have, be told, oh, better luck next time. So, that's sort of a con. But anyway, back to the pros. They also have a decent selection of old SDCC ones. Well, they've only had one drop of the Funko stuff right now, so I guess they're still sort of getting started with it. But they've always had sort of like a good selection of that kind of stuff. The SDCC stuff, they had like the Crunchberry Beast and the Fix It Felix and some other cool ones. And they actually added a couple, so it made it a little easier to get. But another con is sort of the drop time. So even though they sort of announce it far in advance, it also can be pretty tricky to get on the site at that time, as you could be busy. It just kind of you have to be on the site, that specific minute at that, that time, I guess. So it can be hard for some people. But yeah, so another pro would probably be, sorry, I just remembered. I was blanking there for a second. They've really stepped up their game against bots. So I know a lot of people on the Funko Shop, on the Wednesday releases, they've had, just nonstop trouble with bots, just buying stuff off the shop. And I've heard a lot of people, having bots to get more than one item somehow. And I gotta sort of shame Funko here. They just have done not really nothing to sort of stop all these bots from buying the stuff on the shop every week. I know it's not 100% bots, but I just feel like a lot of the time it's bots because you click and it says like, oh, you're in the line to check out or whatever, and then all of a sudden it's like we have inventory issues and it's gone. But yeah, this site has really cracked down on bots. So even if you lose an item, at least you lost it to a real person. But yeah, that's I've sort of mentioned a bunch of pros and cons right there, and now I'm going to sort of dive into sort of whether I think it can sort of become more mainstream. Because this is the only site I've seen this sort of Grail for retail method use on, and I think it has a potential to sort of be better. I think it can become more of a mainstream thing, and I might sound like a bad like a salesman for a moment, but I feel like it has the potential to sort of revolutionize the way people buy grails. And if they do it right, guys, if they do it right, it's a big if. It could potentially drive all these flippers and just people who just steal from the collectors. That's not steal, but take stuff from collectors and just I don't know do whatever with it. And it probably sort of drive them out of business or whatever, for lack of a better term. And basically, if this goes mainstream, they'll have to fix some stuff. They'll have to add if us guys do this, I really want more more inventory. It's just gonna be really hard to convince people to spend $15 a month, as I mentioned earlier, just to be told that, oh, better luck next time, just to get the one item that people want. So I think what they have to do is that they definitely should keep the limited membership that Grail Restocks has. I really like that. But what they have to do is that they'll have to add maybe like 4 or 5 of each item, then maybe, well, maybe even 3 or 4, but I don't know, just more than one, pretty much anything more than one, and then it could work. Then I feel like a lot of people would sort of think, okay, I have a decent chance of doing it, with a limited membership as well. But yeah, so that's pretty much gonna wrap up this talk. I was just sort of talking about this Grail restocks, the sort of Grail for retail method of buying Grails online, or rare pops, I guess. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and check out all the other videos on this channel. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and have a great rest of your day.